여정어 저풍기 시대. Today on this episode of Frugals is make your own coffee. For those who love coffee, I know the easy way is to go to one of those popular name brands, but those can be very expensive, and plus we don't know what kind of ingredients they use. It could be highly processed and it could be bad for us in the long run. So I want to show what I do. It saves money and it's also good to prep. So it'll be more convenient, because if it's inconvenient, then we just don't want to do it. So let me show you what I do. I have a pot right here, and in this pot, this is going to make a total of 3 coffee. And I saved the bottles, and you'll see why. Now this is just going to wait until the water boils, and then I'll put the water in. In the meantime, I'm going to take 3 cups. 3 cups. And what I use is, I use condensed milk, because the ingredients all this thing has is, I'm not sure the camera can pick it up, milk and sugar, which is good. All you need is just milk and sugar. You don't want to hear all those technical terms that are difficult to pronounce. And then the other one is maple syrup. You can also use honey, which I have right here. But unfortunately, the weather got really cold and it got solid, so I'm putting it in warm water. Yeah, let me get the milk in, because that process will take a bit, and I'll show you the next steps that I do. I have the cups filled up, and it looks like this. So pretty much it's 2 big scoops of condensed milk and 1 scoop of maple syrup, or you can use honey, or if you want the original taste, sugar. And still waiting for the water to boil, so I'll put this in. I forgot to mention about the saran wrap, which I have right here. I'm not sure if you can pick it up right here, and I'll show a moment why it's needed. But we got the water boiling right here, so this is ready. I'm gonna pour it right by the sink. Once it's in here, I highly recommend to stir it, because most of the coffee grind will be on the top. So I'm stirring it so it'll go down and mix together. And then we just let it sit. Usually I'll let it sit for about 10 minutes, but the longer you leave it, the stronger it'll become. And the reason why I use a lot of big scoops is so it'll take less time. So the more I put in it, then less time it'll take. But if you have the time and you want to save more money, you could use less of the coffee grind, but then just remember that you have to put more time to wait to soak in the flavor. Something I want to share, the coffee is finished, and I removed all the grind in there. Well, the most that I can. The reason why is, if I don't remove the grind, this press, it won't go all the way down. So I have it all the way down, and I have 3 cups right here. Fill these guys up. All right, they should be all even. I have right here. Now we just mix it up. Okay, now I'm gonna let it settle. The reason why I'm letting it settle is so all the remnants of the coffee grind will fall all the way down here, and then I'll show the next step. We are back. So now I'm going to take the filter and these bottle of water. And I'm going to pour it. You see how there's the sediment, the coffee grind on the bottom? They're very fine. So I'm going to pour it in, but I'm going to stop before it hits to that sediment. See? So that little part is going to be right there. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other 2 cups with these 2 bottles. So this is how it looked like when it's settled. And the cool part is when I pour this into my tumbler, the sediment will stick, so it won't go in. But it has to be in the fridge for at least a day or 2. But I made like a week's worth. Remember, if you make it convenient, you'll do it, and it's going to be much better and much healthier, and plus you save money on the process. Now I'm going to show this part, which is easy for cleaning up. With the saran wrap, all I do is I just wrap it up to a little ball. I used too much wrap, so it's kind of a waste. It'll look like this, and just toss it in the trash. That's it. And that's all I want to share today, because I don't drink coffee because I need it. It's more for socializing. But since I don't have people to socialize with, I socialize with myself. Anyways, that's it for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah.